The Library of Esoterica is a new, very exciting endeavor by Taschen Books. And as you know, when Taschen get involved, you can expect some incredible quality at affordable prices. Well, that's if you don't start venturing into their collector's editions and limited editions and so on. But this is not one of those. This is one of their mass market productions, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So these are the first two volumes, Tarot and Astrology. In this series, there's a third one on the way on witchcraft that's been announced already. And, well, I should imagine that we'll be seeing many more volumes, probably on alchemy, on ceremonial magic, on Kabbalah. I mean, the mind wanders, right? But look how awesome they look. I mean, they're so beautiful, and those those gold motifs on the spine, they just look absolutely gorgeous. And I would imagine that, having an entire series, I mean, that's going to be one of the most beautiful things on my shelf for sure. So what do you get? Well, what you get is what you can probably expect from Taschen, right? Taschen are experts at art reproduction, and the focus really is on the art. However, these books do work as introductions to the various topics that they cover. And they're very good introductions, actually. They're accurate, they're reasonably complete, considering that they are, in fact, introductions. I'll give you a quick flick through, and you'll be able to see that the majority of the pages are, in fact, taken up with art, right? And I mean, what a perfect topic to have an art book about, right? I mean, tarot cards have... I know so many people who collect tarot cards compulsively just because of how beautiful they are. They're fascinating. They're fascinating and beautiful simultaneously. It's a perfect combination. There's something much deeper than the surface, what the surface consciousness can grasp at, and it's very evident when you look at these, right, that there's something more going on. And for those of us who are patient enough, we can start digging deeper. And so as I say, the art is the majority of what's going on here, but there's also these essays. So this, I'm showing you the middle of the book here. By this time, we're starting going through each one of the major arcana. There's a section in the back for the at the end rather for the minor arcana. But the book, in fact, starts off with a couple of essays on the history of the tarot, on the nature of the tarot, and so on and so forth. And then in the very back, there are several essays, just going deeper. Arcana as a muse, speaking in symbols, talking mirror. Lots of really, really interesting topics by different authors, by the way. Covering the idea of tarot in various ways. It's a perfect. If you're going to have a single book on the tarot, I think this is a perfect single book to have on the tarot. That this is the one that I normally. This is the one that I normally recommend as an introduction, both to tarot and to Kabbalah and to magic in general. And I think once you've read this, you've probably got a firmer grasp than most self-proclaimed magicians. But I mean, it's nowhere near as pretty. So, I think that if you're a casual admirer of the tarot and you love the tarot art, this is a wonderful book to have, and the text content is outstanding. It's really very interesting, and it goes deeper than you might expect from an introduction. So that's really super. Let me show you the Astrology book very briefly. So it's very similar. You've got the same kind of quality of build. It's also Smith's sewn. It's got the cover is. Let me show you a little bit closer this cover here. You've got these two gradients of paper. So this is very how to say, textured white or cream paper for the spine, and then it goes into this coloured paper for the rest of the cover, and the gold stamps over there. Yeah, you can probably hear if I just rub my finger over it. Listen. It's quite soft, right, compared to this. There we go. That's hopefully given you an idea. What can I show you about the Astrology book? Well, the Astrology book, also in several parts, a general philosophy of astrology, and then it goes into the various planets. And then it goes into the various signs, and then followed by a few more essays. Again, a very strong emphasis on art, but with plenty to read. Plenty of high quality information, very well researched, and it's just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. There we are. Yeah, so it really covers quite a large range of history and geography. All kinds of various styles from throughout the ages and around the globe. Wonderful productions. I hope that these will stay in print for a while, but considering how beautiful they are and how regularly I expect these are going to start coming out, I would imagine that these two first books might run out by the time books 4 and 5 start going to print. So yeah, it might actually be quite a good idea to get these while they're still in print, and they are incredibly cheap. I'll obviously leave links, as I always do, in the description, so you can see for yourself what I actually mean. But when I saw the prices of these, I was quite shocked at how affordable they are for what you're getting. I just place this one next to them so that you can get an idea of the size, and let me get my usual Everyman edition to place next to them so that you can get an idea of the scale, right? There we are. So that's my brief overview of the two first books in this Esoteric, or Library of Esoterica by Taschen. I'm very excited about this series, and I will be watching the Taschen website like a hawk to get any more news about the upcoming one on witchcraft. If it's anywhere near as high quality as these two, then it'll be a third wonderful addition to the collection. I'll be making a video about that as soon as I get my hands on it, of course. Thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye bye.